As Lis Truss resigned as UK's PM within 45 days of taking over following economic scenario and the resignation of two key ministers. And from then, there were discussions on who will be the next, where Rishi Sunak and former PM Boris Johnson were also in the row. And now, the leader of the Conservative Party, Rishi Sunak, has scripted history by becoming the first British Prime Minister of Indian descent on Monday after his rival Penny Mordaunt backed out, pledging full support. Rishi Sunak will take charge as Britain's first Indian origin Prime Minister after an audience with King Charles III on Tuesday, a day after he was elected the new leader of the Conservative Party in a historic leadership run. Outgoing Prime Minister Lis Truss will chair her final cabinet meeting at 10 Downing Street on Tuesday morning before she makes her way to Buckingham Palace to formally tender her resignation to the 73-year-old monarch. Sunak, aged 42, will then arrive at the palace for his meeting with the king, who will formally anoint him as the UK's new Prime Minister. The former Chancellor will then make his first prime ministerial address on the steps of 10 Downing Street, expected to be joined by wife Akshata Murthy and daughters Krishna and Anushka. The UK is a great country, but there is no doubt we face a profound economic challenge. We now need stability and unity, and I will make it my utmost priority to bring out our party and our country together, because that is the only way we will overcome the challenges we face and build a better, more prosperous future for our children and our grandchildren. I pledge that I will serve you with integrity and humility, and I will work day in and day out to deliver for the British people, said Sunak in his first address as PM elected on Monday. Sunak, who describes himself as a proud Hindu, is the UK's first Prime Minister of South Asian heritage and the youngest for more than 200 years at the age of 42. His victory on Diwali has resonated among the Indian diaspora groups across the UK, who have hailed it as a historic moment in British social history. Sunak's victory in the Tory leadership race came at the end of a dramatic few days in Westminster since Truss resigned last Thursday. Former Prime Minister Boris Johnson ruling himself out from the contest over the weekend, and leader of the Commons Penny Mordaunt conceding defeat just moments before the shortlisting deadline on Monday, paved the way for a remarkable political comeback for Rishi Sunak. However, his popularity as the front-runner among his party colleagues has been replicated yet again as more than half the Tory MPs came out publicly in his support. He now faces the enormous challenge of steering the UK economy through massive inflationary turbulence and also uniting the different wings of a divided Conservative Party. News Desk, Kaumudy Global.